Hey there. Listen, just for the record, I want you to know I am not going to take you on a full tour of the GrowVeg Garden Planner because that would be a really long video. I'm just going to show you this one little thing that I just got such a big kick out of. What you're seeing here on the screen is me logging into my 2015 containers garden plan that I created in the GrowVeg Garden Planner. And this is a replica, basically, of our patio. And I created these containers, which are the geometric shapes behind the vegetables, according to scale to what we have and how I laid them out. And switching to container gardening has been an adjustment for me after gardening in the ground for several years and having a certain amount of success with that. So I started last year, and then this year we have more space but quite different sun. So anyway, I put all of this in here, and what you're seeing, all of these plants along here, are all of the plants that I have in mind from when I started planting here in March through the end of this year in December. As you can see here, this is all months. If I click down and take you to see January, you're going to see the containers are empty because I had nothing planted in January or in February. In March, we put these plants in these containers, kale and one broccoli and one spring cabbage. These are actually earth boxes. And these blue circles are self-watering containers that we made up out of paint style buckets. They're not Homer buckets, but they're same style as Homer buckets. So that was what March looked like. In April, we had some tomato plants join us. These are some other, again, self-watering containers, not Earthbox brand, but something similar. And those plants continued through May. Very sadly, in June, our tomato plants started to do badly, and it was time to switch over to my summer plants, which is what we have in there now. So now you can see I switched over. These have zucchini. Yes, we planted a lot of zucchini. We are a huge zucchini consuming family, and we're doing some cantaloupe just to have something a little different. I know I've got all of these plants here all in the same family. If they get hit with a disease, I'm going to be hurting. So I don't advise that you copy us, but I am a firm believer in eating what you can grow, and these plants will grow well in this climate. And I'm also a big believer in growing what you will eat. And as I said, we simply adore zucchini, and we like cantaloupe quite a bit too. So those plants will continue through August, and I'm sure the zucchini will continue through September. In Texas, which was the last place I grew cantaloupe, it continued through September. But then in October, this is what I look to plant next. Cabbage, broccoli, more kale. I'm going to do one of the earth boxes with beets, and then I'm going to try Brussels sprouts in those others. We also adore Brussels sprouts, and my thought is to go ahead and let them all over winter, and I actually plan to harvest these plants in February and March of 2016. So that was just a little run through of 12 months in GrowVeg Garden Planner. I'm going to do it again really fast to show you. Look, here's all of the months of the year, all the plants on top of each other, and going through one at a time. Didn't plant till March. Made the changeover in July. Plan to harvest those by the end of September. And that is my plan for 2015. So I really encourage you to go to growveg.com, register for your 30-day free trial, and really get in and tinker around with this and see all of the really interesting and fascinating things that you can do with this tool. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your 5 minutes, and go on over there and check it out. growveg.com, www.growveg.com, and check out the free sample on the garden planner. And of course, you can always enter the giveaway below. Thanks for listening.